And good morning. It is Monday morning, and this is the end of week 19, almost the end of my keto journey. And good morning. Hey, handheld cam, that's cool. It's Monday morning, it is weigh in day, the end of week 19 of my keto diet journey. Week 19 means it's very nearly 5 months since I decided to adopt a keto diet and, frankly, a keto lifestyle. I have nearly achieved my goal. I started this 5 months ago weighing almost 270 pounds, which is the biggest I've ever been in my life, and I'm now 43 years old. I had to lose weight. I got to get healthy. I have struggled with this every 5 years or so since age 30, just fighting with myself over how in the world do I stop gaining weight? How do I stay healthy? How do I do this? And it appears that keto was the answer that I was looking for that has finally brought me to a point of success. So, Monday, weigh-in day. Sorry for the shaky cam. I had to break out of the studio area, and then we just recently repainted and kind of redid this living room area. So I thought maybe I'll come down here and film in my freshly painted living room with brand new curtains. It's kind of fun. There's gonna be a clock on the wall over there shortly. But anyways, listen. Weigh-in day. I'm dawdling. 2 more pounds in week 19. I am now under 220, which is insane. So, yeah, for all intents and purposes, I've lost 50 pounds in 5 months. And that has been primarily through changing how I eat, changing what I eat, and following the plan of eating on a keto diet, meaning high fat, moderate protein, and low, not no, low carbs. Macros mean ratios, mean percentages. So 80% fat, 15% protein, 5% carbs. Those of you that have been watching me talk about this every week, I know you've heard me say it over and over again, but I'm hoping that there might be a person watching this who is starting out keto that is wondering, will this actually work? If you're disciplined, if you pay attention, if you take it seriously, this type of diet and exercise will probably get you there, right? I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a fitness expert. I'm just a guy. Right? I'm just a middle-aged dad. Work for a living. It has nothing to do with anything other than your desire to be physically better than you are now. So I've got, I guess, just under 5 pounds to go to my goal. My original goal was to get to 215. I'm almost there. 219.6 today. So 4.5 pounds ish, and I'll be there. This past week, stay the course, right? Breakfast, a couple of pieces of breakfast sausage, Banquet brand, microwave them for 30 seconds. 3 of those gives me about 250 calories, maybe 300 something calories. The ratios on those 3 pieces of sausage work out perfectly to 80, 15, 5. It's very convenient. Lunch, same salad, right? A bed of romaine lettuce, some small amount of protein, usually a quarter cup of either some kind of chicken breast or some kind of meat. If I ever felt that perhaps my body was becoming a little irregular, I'll let you figure out what that word means on your own. Chia seeds. Chia seeds are a nice little boost of fiber. Gentlemen, those of you middle-aged gentlemen will understand why once in a while you need a little more fiber in your life. That helps a lot. Not all the time. They get stuck in your seeds and they're in your teeth, and they're a pain in the neck to eat. Chia seeds. Extra virgin olive oil, critical. Consistently, 2 tablespoons-ish, maybe sometimes more, of olive oil right on the salad. Alongside, I've made good friends with ranch dressing, not light, and you really need to look and see if you can find a brand that is not loaded with high fructose corn syrup, or Italian dressing. Italian dressing is a good one too, because that's basically oil and vinegar and some spices. And getting that extra oil and that extra fat content is what's going to help you get there. Dinner is always an interesting challenge, figuring out what the family's going to eat versus what I'm going to eat. Last night I had some Polish sausages, because again, those come in almost perfectly at 80-15-5. And I had some steamed cauliflower to go with it. A Bird's Eye brand sells a nice, inexpensive steam-in bag. There's 3 or 4 flavors. I think I had like Italian herb or something last night. It's nice, right? It works. My nose is itchy. My allergies are going a little nuts today. I'm sorry. So breakfast, lunch, dinner. This past week, I came up with a new dessert that I have really enjoyed. I've talked for weeks and weeks and weeks about how sometimes the protein gets a little out of hand, and it's hard to not eat so much protein. My instinct is to have more protein, but you got to keep it. You're not going to get to 80% fat if you're at 25% protein. It's just not going to work. So it's as simple as I took a serving of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of salted butter, like natural salted butter, and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Now, it's warm out at the moment, so all of those essentially at room temperature, though the cream cheese comes out of the fridge. Get those, just whip the hell out of them, right? Those 3 ingredients together with a teaspoon of cocoa powder and 1 little packet of stevia sweetener. That is our preferred fake sugar brand to use is stevia. And it makes a mousse. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm not even kidding how good it freaking is. It just comes out as this thick, buttery, sweet chocolate mousse. For a while I've had these. My boys, for a gift, my sons bought me these Slim Fast brand peanut butter cups. Keto peanut butter cups. Well, they're barely keto, but that's fine. They taste great. So I was literally dipping the keto peanut butter cup into the chocolate mousse, and it just makes you happy. It makes me happy anyways. So that's been a lot of fun. Figuring out desserts that fit within the keto, that aren't full of sugar, that aren't full of processed crap, and that somehow at the end of the week, Monday morning, I step on a scale, and after eating all of that every single day during the week, I've lost another 2 pounds. Exercise, I fell off of the exercise for a while because my work hours had changed, and it was near impossible for me to find time to get on. There's a stationary bike in the other room out there. I couldn't figure out how to get on the thing or find the time or make the time in the middle of the day. Well, now we're at a point where twice a week there's a high school down the road from us that has a Olympic-sized pool and a workout room that is free to the community. So now we're going twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. The kids go swim. While Coach Sebastian, my 16-year-old coach through this, he and I hit the gym and destroy my arms and get some time on like an elliptical machine or whatever and work on some hand weights, and he's walking me through how to attack muscle groups the right way. Trial and error on that, but again, every little bit that I do, I know contributes to the success of this plan. So when I talked at the beginning of this video about discipline, that's what it's all about. Deciding for myself, making these decisions about what I do and what I eat. The big cognitive leap of faith is when you make the decision When you make that change in your own head, you go from, oh, I can't eat that because I'm on this diet. That's probably where most people start. Well, I can't have this and I can't have that. What I'm telling you is, once you reach a point of you mentally, emotionally, it's a lifestyle change. Once you reach the point where you can say to yourself, I don't eat those things, right? There's a big difference between saying I can't have that and I don't eat that. Okay? My life is not ruined because I don't eat bread. I just don't. I don't eat pasta. I don't eat rice. And I don't eat potatoes. Okay? I'm also no longer a big fat American. Because big fat Americans love their pasta and they love their rice and they love their bread. And you can probably have those things in moderation. And at some point, I might actually have a burger and eat the bread. Nowadays, I throw the bread away. Or I give it to my 12-year-old son who loves bread and is physically fit because he's an athlete. Okay. It's a lifestyle change. It's a choice that you make, that I've made. And it may not work for everybody, but it's worked for me. So here's where we are. This is week 19. Today is the end of, end of week 19. Today begins week 20, right? It's 5 months. Here's what's going to change, and here's my final plan. I will post 2 more videos after this, right? Next Monday, the end of week 20, the mark 5 minute. I wish these videos were 5 minutes or 12, and I can't believe you guys watch the whole thing. But if you do, put in the comment the word keto, #keto, to let me know if you actually made it this far in the video. But I will do next Monday's weigh-in like normal. Tell you whether or not I reached 215 pounds. Am I going to lose 4.4 pounds this week? Probably not, unless I go nuts and lose my mind and do something stupid. But that'll be kind of the finish line for me with the challenge, with the goal, with the journey. Right? I feel like I have made that lifestyle change. I feel like I have turned that corner. I feel like I probably will continue to lose weight, most likely. It's really hard for me to imagine that I would get down to something like 200 pounds. I'm 5'9.5". 200 pounds, 190 pounds, all that seems impossible to me, but I don't know, maybe. But what I need to do at this point is I need to let my head relax a little bit. I need to let my brain not have to constantly focus on this and nothing else. This has been kind of all-consuming for the last 5 months. And it's been for a good cause, but it's also not been the easiest thing in the world for me. And again, it's very time-consuming. The time spent in literally logging every morsel of food that goes into my mouth, before it goes into my mouth, it is logged into MyFitnessPal, which is all well and good, and that's fine, but it's time-consuming, and it's a little nerve-wracking sometimes. So, changes that'll happen from here. After this 5 months, 20 weeks, I'm going to give you guys one more update to let you know if I made it, how close I made it to 215 by the end of 5 months. I'll post one more video after that because I have been, every Monday morning when I weigh in, I've been taking a selfie. Right, I've been taking some before and after shots of myself, and I've been taking a picture of the digital readout on the scale every Monday. So I will post a recap of this journey 2 weeks from now. You might enjoy it, but it's really for me, to be honest with you. It's something that I can look back on and see what this face and this neck and this body looked like 5 months ago versus what it looks like now. And I think that'll make some interesting visuals and watch that scale, the number on the scale, go down, 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 down over 5 months. So I'm going to do that too. In the real world, outside of videos, I'm going to give MyFitnessPal a little bit of a break. I feel like I know what I'm doing now. I feel like I understand what foods I should be eating and what I shouldn't. I don't necessarily think I need to be so focused on how many calories I'm bringing in every single week or day. I feel like I know portions better than I did before. So I think I will just give it a rest with logging every single thing into MyFitnessPal and just live and try to live according to this new lifestyle that I've built for myself and according to these new rules that I have determined for myself around what I eat and how I eat. And from there, I'll probably step on a scale maybe every week. I might look at it every week just to see what's going on, but really kind of give myself a break and check in maybe once a month, realistically, to just make sure that I'm not gaining weight again, to kind of check myself. As a as a great poet once said, I'm gonna check myself before I wreck myself. And yes, I just did that. So if you're still watching this video and you put in the word hashtag keto, change your comment and put hashtag knock it off. Anyways, that's where I'm at. That's what's going on. Thank you. Thank you for, again, all of the encouragement. If you've been on a diet journey, if this has been helpful to you in any way, if this has been inspirational and whatever it is, if this has had some use for you, good luck to you and thank you. And I would love to know how you're doing on your health goals and your fitness journey if you're on one. I've lost 50 pounds in 5 months simply by changing what I eat and putting a little more exercise into my life. So I'm going to sign off from here. I will see you next week for the final weigh-in video. I hope you have a good week. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.